Hey guys, Wervins here. Welcome back to Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, I showed you a few minor glitches. In this episode, I'm going to show you something that really could twist your brain and break the game. So, we are in Celadon City. I have not done the Rocket Hideout. I will prove it to you. If you come down here to the Rocket Hideout over in the Celadon Game Department, the man is still there. We're not even going to bother with him. Fuck him. He's a loser. I'm going to show you guys how to get through the Lavender Town ghost battle with the Marowak without needing the slip scope. This is going to be cool. What we got here, actually, we have Pokemon we want, because that's cool. And we got a Pokédoll. That's all we need. Now, while we're here, we might as well also go to the store and pick up a fresh water. As in Pokemon Yellow, you needed the fresh water from the top of the mart to actually go ahead and get through the actual security guards. I did not know that. I'm going to move this for a minute. As a kid, I played red and blue first before I played yellow, and I was searching all over, and I was trying to figure out why the hell this woman would not give me the tea. It comes to find out, you give them fresh water, yeah, you can get through. It's like $200. Which, by the time you beat Erica, you're good. Speaking about that, I'm going to show you guys an awesome glitch right here. So, you can go to any tree as long as it has anywhere to move underneath. Now, watch this. Ivysaur is going to use Cut. We're going to save our game. Not save state, save our game. And we're going to reset it. Now, when we come back, the game is going to load and we're going to be on top of that tree. This is because the old Game Boy games didn't remember temporary parameters when you save and close the game, such as cutting down trees, moving rocks, and so they would reset. As you can see, Pikachu is now on top of that tree, and there you go. Now, I just wanted to show you that. I've already defeated Erica. I will most likely do most of these badges off footage, unless there's a glitch involving one. Now, if I recall, there's only 2 that involves legitimate glitches, and it's not that hard to do. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back here, give up the water, because water, and now we can get through to Saffron City. That's all we wanted, because we're going to be using Saffron City later, and I just like opening up the Pokemon Center now. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do, now that we've done this, is go ahead and go back to Lavender Town through the underground passage. Granted, try not to fight any of the trainers, because again, they will be used for glitches later involving the menu, which will allow us to get some awesome glitch Pokemon. Now, we're going to go ahead through here. We are going to fight this dude, because this dude is like, it's really hard to get the glitch going with this guy, unless you're a veteran glitcher, because you only got 1 block of protection. Next, we're going to use the Pokemon Center here. That really doesn't matter. I just wanted to heal. And we're going to continue on up. Now, we do have to face our rivals still, and that's not going to be no problem. Really, it's not. I promise. Because of the fact that, well, I mean, come on. We got 2 level 100s.
Do you have Mew so far?
I still got Mew.
There's Mew.
Now,
Mew.
we do want to switch to Ivysaur, and we're just going to start wrecking shit.
Shelter. Why is Shelter green, not purple?
Back in the game, it didn't have a lot of coding when it came to it. We're going to switch over to Nidoking, because we can. Now, my Nidoking is very important right now, because I did not give any other move to Mew just yet. We're going to go ahead out and heal. Because even though we got a bunch of level 100 Pokemon, we still want to level up our main crew, because their special attack is going to help us get Pokemon later. But for now, we're going to continue on. We're going to go ahead up, turn over. Now, we do have to battle some of these, and you really don't need the skill scope at all for these battles.
I'm so confused. They couldn't do Shelter purple, but they did Ghastly purple. What the hell? How the hell does that make fucking sense?
I told you, graphic limitations. Why did I do that one? There we go. Okay, so next thing, as you can see, wild Pokemon still don't have their ID. This is because I never actually got the Silph Scope. We're going to come in here, get healed, and we're going to slip through. Again, a reason why I don't fight a lot of trainers is because they will be used for glitch manipulation later. This one, you're really supposed to, like, you can dodge. I just made that error. Rushing. Okay, and we're going to go back up to Charmeleon. Get that Ember on the go. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. Next thing's next, we're going to go back through, slip back through, and heal again. After we get another spooky cock. Or ghost. I don't know, I like to say spooky cock because, like, could you imagine a ghost chicken? The revenge of the KFC! That would be hilarious and stupid all at the same time. And I don't know why I mentioned it and why I thought it was funny, but I still think that would be pretty cool. Now, I don't even know why I did that. Pikachu, come on out. Oh, god damn it, Pikachu. You failure. Okay, now we're going to come up this way, grab that ball, run away, and now we're going to come here. As you can see, this is the ghost. We don't know what it is because we don't have the Silph Scope to identify it. However, if you go to your stats, you have to go through your stats and go to your moves. This tells the game to show all sprites on screen for the next so-and-so time after the game is released or the stat page is left. And now the ghost becomes the Marowak that Team Rocket killed. Normally
I thought that was Cubone.
That's Marowak, the evolved form. Now, normally, you would need the Silph Scope to see it. But because of this little glitch, we could see it without it. Now we're going to use the Pokédoll. The Pokédoll only works on Pokemon that has an identifier or an identified sprite. Now that we've given the game an identifier in the form of this Marowak, even though it's still considered Ghost, we can use it and run away. And we come up, and now we could just go ahead and fight the rest of Team Rocket, Jesse, James, and Meowth, easily. And now we could go to Mount Fuji and get the Pokeflute. Alright guys, I'm back, and this time we're going to go ahead and do an awesome little glitch with the Safari Zone. What I did was I caught a Doduo, taught it fly, and I went ahead and got a Mew, and I poisoned both. I also went ahead and bought 70 potions. Now I'm going to show you 2 glitches with the Safari Zone that you will find quite the interesting ordeal. Now, first things first, I do want to make sure at least one of your Pokemon survives the poison onslaught. $500, we're going to go ahead and take it from here. And then you want to go back out and you're going to ask, yo bro, you going to leave? We're going to say, nah. This solidifies the fact that we were in the Safari Zone. Now we're going to save the game and reset. And now they're going to say, hey, welcome to the Safari Zone for $500 to catch all you want. And you're going to tell them no. This allows us to move forward out of the building, but also still keep the number of steps we want to take. This is important. Now, our next step is we want to take our 500 steps in a route. Which route? Well, I'm going to be very honest with you, really doesn't matter. So we're going to do it right here. And we only need one Pokemon to survive, so I recommend using a high-level Pokemon like our Mew, so you don't have to heal it as often. And so if Doduo faints, we could still use Fly outside of battle. Now, we're going to go ahead and leave. And now, this happened. Thanks a lot, dog. Shut up! Sorry about that to my mom's dog. Dumb bitch. Anyways, welcome to Glitch City, everybody. So, basically what happened was, because we did not enter a warp point, or we entered the same warp port multiple times, and we were transported back, welcome to the Glitch World. Now, this is what we call Glitch City. As you can see, there's a lot of fucked up trees here. Or there are a lot of me's walking. I'm not sure. And once you get to this point, you cannot leave Glitch City. It's impossible. Now, there are certain, certain places you can, exit the Safari Zone from, like certain routes, and you'd be able to get through with all the TMs, but then you would surf for infinity until the game crashes. So our goal here is to go ahead and fly out. Now, I prefer to fly back out in Fuchsia City. Very important why. Because now I'm going to show you another glitch you could do with Fuchsia City that allows you to walk through walls. Yes, and I'll explain the mechanics of it on its way. So basically, we're going to use the exact same mechanics as we did last time. Solidifying our place in the Safari Zone, tricking the member to get us out. But now we're going to see an interesting setup of how I'm going to do this. So we're going to reset our game. No, not leaving early. Forgot to tell the thing I'm not leaving early. Gonna save, and then we'll reset. Now, after our reset, it's gonna say, hey, welcome to the Safari Zone like before. We're gonna tell them no, and we're gonna continue on. Now we gotta take 500 steps, and make sure our 500 step is on a ledge, or off a ledge. This is very important, as this tells the game that we are above the scenery. Because what happens is, the game is all one platform. However, we tell the game that when we jump, we're going from platform to sky back down. Now that sky is actually known as layer 2, and what is shown above the air, which allows for our jumping mechanic. We're going to tell the game when we finish the Safari Zone that we never left layer 2, and we will be able to walk through everything. Now, our goal with this is to make sure our 500 step is off a ledge. If not, this will not work properly. So I recommend we use save states. And if your Pokemon faints before we can finish this glitch, we will basically lose all, material function of what's going on. So let us continue on. Anyways, we're going to continue on here. It's nothing really fancy. We're just counting steps. And so, yeah, how do you guys like it so far? I know I do a lot of speeding up and the episodes are shorter than usual, but that's only because I want you guys to just get the gist of the actual mechanic. Okay, so now, problem was I wasn't counting. So I don't even have a goddamn reference point of what I was doing. So once we get back over here, I'm going to save state again. Okay, and how's... Alright, Mew's doing good. Mew's doing actually great. Okay, so not much longer. And that's important. Because, again... Oh, God, that was my practice. Okay, again... We're just going to want to go ahead and just try to make it off the edge of the building. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so. Now I know what to do. We're going to go all the way back up. Okay. So I see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, right there. Now that we've went ahead and we got ourselves stuck on layer 2, you're going to see what looks like a 9 and a reverse 9. That's how you know you did it properly. Now you're going to see what happens. We can walk through stuff. Because now we're on top of layer 1. However, if you go beyond the barrier, your game crashes. If you leave a building, you lose your layer. You're set back to layer 1. So to be able to walk through walls freely on the overworld. This is why we needed to poison our Pokemon. This is because this allows us to have the ability to go ahead and kill ourselves before we actually leave. Now the reason why is very simple actually, because when we die, we still get to keep our layer 2 format, which allows us to walk over everything, because we're not actually entering a Pokemon Center. We just appear in front of the last Pokemon Center we were at. What could this be used for? Actually, this could be used for quite a couple things, and I'm going to show you them both today. As we noted, we have yet to face Sabrina. However, I'm going to show you how to skip and do gym leaders without even needing to go ahead and get certain requirements done using this fancy glitch. How much longer? 81. Yeah, it does take a little bit longer for Pokemon like Mew, so a lot of people reference to use weaker Pokemon. However, with this, I'm going to show you how to skip gyms requirements to go ahead and be able to enter them. So we do kind of need a high-level Pokemon to battle for us, because the gyms that we will be going here to today, you really shouldn't be actually allowed to do so. So let us continue. Oh my gosh, how much further? Okay, 54. So yeah, while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead here and relax for a minute. So yeah, a lot of interesting glitches here. I'm not going to show you them all, because basically it's just manipulating the special stats. And you can get other certain type of glitches going, like Pokemon and trainers. I'm only going to show you the glitch Pokemon and trainers that I find interesting the most. So,
Damn it.
Yeah. It's not going to be a complete 100% glitch run, because there's like 40, 50 different calibrations of what you could do with this. My concern is more just upon getting this interesting facto for you. How much longer? Okay. So yeah, we're almost done here. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. I tend to when I'm speaking technical. I don't mean to. Let's see here. Mew faints. We do go ahead and appear back here, but now watch this. We can now walk upon the overworld. Now, there's 3 things that you want to do to make sure you don't lose your ability to walk over on the free world. 1 is walk into any buildings, or walk out of any buildings. The moment you do, you get set back to layer 1. 2, battle any trainers. Wild Pokemon are okay, but trainers tend to reset your values, or in some extreme cases, okay, in the most extreme case, which is the most often, it crashes the game. 3, walk out of the barriers, because I've already showed you what that does, and that crashes your game. But yeah, we're going to continue on here. We're just going to walk along the actual barrier of the water between this and the Oversight world, and or the barrier world, I like to call it, and we're going to go ahead and continue on. And now we are in Cinnabar Island, not needing to use Surf, not needing to complete anything else, but I'm going to show you even more interesting. You can enter the gym and do the gym without needing the Cinnabar key. Yep, so, granted, I don't care whether or not we get these right or wrong, because, again, I really don't care. Instinctively, I'm just answering. Now we're going to fight Blaine with our level 100 Mew, with her good old, you know, pound, and yeah, we won. Thank you. Now we're going to leave. Now, we're going to do this for one more, so this episode is, see, the door is now locked. I am going to use the Pokemon Center here, but we're also going to do something else. I'm going to take my Doodoo and fly back to, not Fuchsia, but Viridian City. So the game tells us that when we die, we go back there. Now, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go ahead and set up the requirements for our glitch one more time. I'm going to show you another gym that we could skip over altogether once I faint my Pokemon and we get back to Viridian City. Give me one moment, guys.